And we are back. Episode number 56. Took a little breather after defeating that fight. I don't even recall what I used to have here. It doesn't matter. Let's keep it like that for now. I don't think he dropped me a remembrance. He only dropped his heart, which I'm not even sure where the hell it is. Where do dragon hearts go? Are they like key items? Damn. Heart of Baal. Gain power of Baal and granddaughter of... Okay, whatever. The Vitriol. Heart of Baal the Dread. Dotted with horn-like gravelled stones and glistening with deep red liquor. Gorge upon this at the grand altar. Lord Baal's power, the purest form of communion, in the words of its priestess. Okay. Let's see what Icon has to say about this first, then we go to the priestess. I probably should have used Dragon Communion during... Well, the Dragon Communion is more like intelligence plus faith, right? It's not just faith. Ugh. That was a tough fight. Mostly because of all the explosions. The guy literally has a nuke. He just, at some point, activates a nuke. And you have to be full HP because it takes like 80% of your HP. It's insane. There's my dude. Don't tell me he's dead. Yep, looks dead to me. Oh, he has a bell bearing? Interesting. This episode's gonna be a more chill episode. Let's take a look at his armor. Let's take a look at the helmet. I think the helmet will be easier to recognize. There it is. Helm of the broken Drake warrior icon from set of armor comprised of miscellaneous parts. The tattered protective wear is shaped like a boggle. The burst scavenger battlefields found honor through Dragon Communion. Okay. So where would his chest be and what did it freaking look like even? There it is. Okay. Oh, we also have his great bow or something. There was also something else, but I didn't notice what it was. I'll have to go back and check out because I have no idea what all the items were. Great bow, great bow. Weapon from Icon the Broken Drake Warrior, great of fashion from 2 dragon bones, bound with coarse rope covering gashes left by claws. Imbued with Icon's obsession, enhances the power of Icon's harpoon. I'm guessing that's an arrow. Maybe not. Harpoon, that sounds almost like a spear. I know, we'll check it out when I have the tank. I just couldn't do it with the katana, it was just not good enough. What? Why does everyone keep just disappearing? Priestess Heart. Glowstone Gull. That actually looks like a mace of some sorts. Oh, it's a hammer and it's probably one-handed, considering it's with these guys. And it's arcane anyway. Weapon of the Dragon Communion Priestess, the Dragon Stone Hammer, resembling an ancient flower. The flower petals and the flower core are all sharp, ending in points, and are capable of dealing heavy damage to dragons. Alright, and I have her heart, which is a throwable, so I can just throw her heart. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. I went to the wrong thing. There it is. Oh. Boost giant I can turn into a dragon. The change cannot be undone except by death. Using this heart will already transform temporary boost incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. Once an ancient dragon herself, but sacrifice that form for feeble flesh to aid in the destruction of Baal the Dread. And it requires... Both requires more arcane, but let's see the descriptions. One of the great dragon's communion incantation harnesses the fearsome power of Veil the Dread. Channels the form of the Dread dragon in right arm, smash foes with exposed talon bone, cursing with flame lightning. Even after being consumed by the throbbing heart of Veil, continues to resist its subjugation, never weakening. One day, the fire within will consume the very body and soul of communion devourer. One day. Okay, channels the form of the Dread dragon to emit mighty roar, accompanied by heatwave bursts causing violent eruptions of fire in the area. Whatever. I might check out Dragon Communion in this episode as well, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do now. I think I need to go to Shadowkeep in order to go to this river. If I recall that correctly, although this seems like it should lead straight to the river. Does it not? Where does this lead then? Maybe we should try that. How do I get there? Can I get there? I feel like I can... That was the area, but this is also pretty high up. Maybe we can drop down and get to the river that way. I think that might be possible. And I also want to discuss the boss fight a little bit, so... That's gonna give me the time while we travel. Basically, the strategy that I come up with was very simple. Basically only attacking when certain attacks come out. One being the grab move, you just back up a bit, and then you dodge backwards or forwards depending how far you are. So you always end up at his head and then you smack him. Then he usually goes for the left-right swipe, but not always. But if he does the left-right swipe, then you smack him with a heavy after you dodge the 2 swipes. And what other attacks do I utilize? The smashy attack with the lightning, you can dodge towards him, I think. Worked for me decently. And then just smack him once, and then he might go for another swipe attack, which you then again dodge and smack him again. And that's basically all the openings you use pretty much. Maybe here and there when he does the jumpy attack in the first phase and then smashes, if you manage to dodge that towards his head, then you can smack him a few times. But that's about it, that's all the thing you utilize. And then he has a bunch of annoying AoE attacks, especially the freaking nuke where he nukes the entire arena or something. You're just standing there thinking to yourself, why? Why is that a thing? This looks like it would technically lead there. But is there anywhere to drop down? Because this is still way too far down. It almost looks like it's going towards that. Where's this lead again? I completely forgot. Didn't I go this way already? Pretty sure I did, but I don't recall what lies at the end of this path. And better yet, how did I end up... Huh? Was this a teleportation spot? Pretty sure that was way further away. Yeah, I don't see the way to get to the river from here, so we'll go to Shadowkeep probably. I spent my souls just buying random shit. I feel like I do decent damage to boss fights, most bosses, and this one even had resistance to both holy and lightning and fire and ice, everything. 40%, which is a decent amount. But yeah, I don't see a path from here downwards, so we're just gonna teleport to Shadowkeep main and continue from here. Overall, not terrible, but I don't know. It feels like they focus so much on the spectacle and the random flying bullshit nonsense that they forget that it's not that interesting to fight a boss that does that. Oh. Oh. Wrong. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck am I doing? Could you stop for a second? Of course you can't. I was not ready for a boss fight, and I wasn't ready to even fight something. I was still thinking about the previous boss fight, and it just freaking came out of blue. Attacked me immediately, like, Jesus Christ, give me a break. I also tried to use this and then fumbled. But yeah, if you can get him down, which sometimes happens with the Bale, then I use the Scarlet Rot. How do you dodge that? He just keeps fucking going towards you, then his camera angles suck. It's like, I press dodge, but it doesn't dodge at all. This game really feels often that I press the circle and it just doesn't even react, like I didn't even press it. This should not be such a tough boss fight, but it is because I just can't focus at all. And I don't feel like fighting a boss immediately after fighting another boss. Even though I know this one shouldn't be a problem. It's so annoying. Fuck was that? It's impossible to see where you're standing, like... Oi. Oi. The fuck is that? I don't recall the previous guy doing that. I love how his hitbox. I can't see anything. I press circle again. Doesn't even react. It's like the game decides whether you get hit or not. Oh. I'll see you when I succeed. Yeah, that one wasn't tough, but it's... I don't know. I just didn't feel like fighting another boss at the time, and it really threw me off. And the hitbox is a bit odd on this one, on that one, I don't know. Scarlet Root is actually really good when you can take down the boss, does a lot of damage over time. There it is. Creates a mass of bristling thorns on the back to sour the area. Of thorn-like fur on the caster's back before scouring the area by rolling around on the ground. Charging increases the number of rolls in range of attack. Okay. The vitality of the crucible flourished. Remains of it can be seen in the ancient ruins. Is that another... Oh yeah, that's the... Let's try out the spell and end the video then. I would like this one, thank you. Interesting. That actually looks pretty interesting. And what's the quick cast? Okay, I understand. Just gonna collect my souls as well. Check out the arena. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. So I had a good feeling back then when I said that this looked like a boss fight arena, and it was. There's a lot of, like, you did get so much soul. Like, what am I supposed to do with all this soul if I'm not gonna level up? You know what we're gonna do in this episode? Visit the Dragon Communion places. I have no idea where they are. Nope, wrong. I know one. One is at that island. There it is. Church of Dragon There's another one, I think. Like Greater Church or something. Let's take a look what we have here. Is there anything I can actually use that is more faith-oriented and less... No, it's mostly mixed. But where, oh where, is there another one like that? Okay, found one. Who's making squelching noises around here? I need more soul. Let's take this out. For this. And this out. For this. Switch this for the arcane one. Let's see what this does. That takes a decent amount. Oi. Takes all of my pickings. to just stop attacking for a second and trying to figure out. Oh, I used the wrong thing again. No, this is Rotten Breath, so maybe if I cast it once... Yeah, it stops, so you can hold it to cast it multiple times. And I presume it inflicts Dragon Rot. So this is like an improved version of it, or what? Yeah, Scarlet Rot Breath. Might be better than what I'm currently using, so I'll keep it for boss fights. For now, let's switch this out back for something useful. I don't know what... Is there like a generic defense one? Or something that I can use? Fuck defense. And I'll see you in the next one. For now, goodbye.